Artificial intelligence is transforming lives, industries, and economies worldwide. Nations are investing billions of dollars to lead. And recently, the UK has announced its plans to dominate the AI race. But can it really become an AI superpower? To discuss it further, I'm joined by Andrew Eborn, who's a lawyer, broadcaster, and a futurist.
A futurist, back to the futurists, it's got to be good. And I'll tell you what, Britain has always been leading the world in innovation. From the light bulb to the television to the telephone to penicillin and even to the World Wide Web.
So they say the US invents, China imitates, and the EU regulates. Where does the UK stand?
Well, the UK is one of the greatest inventors in the world. And actually, things like DeepMind, it's a UK company. It was founded in the UK in 2010. It was sold in 2014 to Google for 400 million, small change, but it worked on that sort of basis. So we are absolutely front and centre. The other great thing is as well is that we had the first ever AI safety summit right here in the UK. And that's where the UK can do not just about the innovation, but also about the sensible regulation. Make sure we get the safety net in place accordingly.
Yeah, and what does the UK need to do to stay the top of the game?
Well, I think staying top of the game, there's a number of things, and well, three things I would say. Is one, you need the infrastructure, and when they're talking about the turbo boosting AI in Britain, that's what you need, the infrastructure, invest in these sort of data centres and so on and so forth. You need the talent, you need to make sure we attract the greatest minds and keep the greatest minds, because throughout history, the greatest minds have been here in Britain. But we need to understand the opportunities, but also the threats involved.
Exactly, that's my next question. So what are the risks if the UK falls behind?
Well, first, it's not going to fail. It mustn't fail, and I'll make sure it doesn't. But the other thing is this, is that what will happen is AI is going to dominate everybody's life. It has been the buzzword forever. It's actually started in the 1950s. It's not a new thing. And AI, artificial intelligence, will have an impact on every single aspect of our life. And as I say, if you look at medicine, the seismic changes, diseases, cures for diseases we never thought possible are looking at that sort of basis. It was announced a few days ago, for example, about 700,000 improvement for breast cancer screening and so on and so forth. As a result of it, what AI does, it facilitates speeding up those sort of processes, analysing data in a way that the human mind doesn't. Because people will turn around and say the way that you educate these machines is by scraping the internet for other people's work. So we need to have a fair and equitable way of making sure that people are treated for the results of their work as well.